16. Well, last time we had some nice little downtime. Next, sold a ship. Didn't set, got a ship repaired and sold something he didn't have. Bacon worked on uplifting the mushroom, getting like some of the science done to make it into a proper mushroom girl. Which will of course be totally not cursed. The Bollocks did some mediocre progress on the digging. Fu worked on his cult. Nick worked on learning some method, and we had the Bollocks being enhanced. They're now much stronger and a little bit smarter.
And addicted to opium.
Oh yeah, that too. Which kind of keeps them aligned at this point, to be honest.
They're basically Chinese.
Oof. I was actually thinking more about. Yeah.
So if they dress up like Chinese, we know we enlightened them way too much.
You know, what I'm thinking is, well, they're more like, you know, the Jem'Hadar from Star Trek.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think they're more like that at this point.
No, but look, they are always in constant pain. They are reptiles. They are addicted to opium. They are very smart and great at disassemble and copying every technology they see, but it usually explodes on their hand. They are fucking Chinese.
Okay. Yeah. You should call it discount Chinese at this point, then. Well. Oh yeah, Domino worked on incorporating his the crystal, like doing some of the science for the crystal to eventually turn into his weapon. Also, Domino worked on finding a bigger, badder spider.
Indeed.
Almost done. But yeah, I guess he wants to go for the memes and wants to fight fucking corrupted chaos monitors. But well, I guess that's his choice. Oh, did I say it out loud? My bad.
Oof. Why are you spoiling the hidden plot? God damn it, man.
Oof. Well, and I guess the Bollocks also did more progress on digging, and such a mediocre one. They also dug out an entire room later on after the enhancement. Alright, I guess it's time to see about well, what they're gonna do for the last week, so we can get that month ticked off. Also, I think for that, at this point, you might be running out of what's it called, like fast internet. Feel free to like, if you want to, you can like increase, like do it again. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we had like 1 week of time skip in between, yeah, so it would have run out right now. Yes. Okay. Well, let's just finish this up real quick and then we can get to proper play again. I'm gonna start with Ems. What are your plans?
See, very close with Ulmer. For my first order to be built up to 2 contacts, you see. So I might as well build that to level 2, you see, and hopefully get somebody I can get programmed with, or and I get a programmer via that route.
Indeed, indeed. Very good. Then, Romeo Charisma, Technology, difficulty 7. You still need 4 successes.
Willpower.
Beautiful.
Oh,
You
wait,
did-
why did I roll GMO? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why you did, but fuck, that's not enough.
You know, if it's a GM roll, technically we never saw it, so it's not real, and you should roll again, you know?
Oof, I can't do that. It would be too
Well,
would be too
sorry?
that would be too inconsequent.
I mean, if it's, you know, if it's a bad roll, then you totally should do that. Come on now.
Afraid not. Afraid not. Still need 2 successes. Well, do.
Oh, this is adorable. Bacon, I found your creature. I found what you're going to work on next. Look in the chat.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. Oh God. It pains my eyes. It's burning.
So Madonna just saves the picture and uses it later.
Oof. I don't know if I want to use that. That's cursed even for my standards.
So we could say this is what happens when you botch.
No, damn it, that looks worse than my stock fucking photos.
It really does.
Which is saying a lot.
I mean, I have like a bunch of pictures saved up in that are kind of cursed, but I think they're more high quality than this.
Please no. That picture already makes me want to puke. These aren't bad.
Well, yeah, they're high quality. Anyways, so what minor things do you want to do?
Um, I was going to say the only other thing I'll probably want to do is let's go up for the first expedition, shall we? Let's see what the kobolds can do in a real mining situation.
All right. Keep in mind.
Mining for kobolds.
Keep in mind if you take them away from like digging. They won't dig. They will be mining instead. But yeah, you can totally do that. What are you looking for?
You see, we're looking for gold.
Okay. Keep in mind that site is not
Oh.
secure.
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. There, I better rethink it then. Yeah. What else can I do? I could be a meme lord and excuse me. Can you come back to me because I'm actually struggling to think what to do.
Okay, that's fair. Yep. All right. Bacon. What accursed things are you up to?
Okay. Check my notes. I was here on the background. Notes. No, stop Tried to steal my fucking card. Yeah, mine.
Wow.
Uh, sorry. Yeah, I think I had finished the project phase, so I needed to start the actual production of my aberration.
Well, you kind of need to figure out like how to do things with them. But since you have magic and you're not working with a base, I would say it's still like you can do like a weekly roll. You still need like a lot of successes, I believe. Which, yeah. Well, let me check real quick. I think you put it down. Is
Yeah, I
that
need 26 successes.
yeah?
Successes.
Also, I don't know
I
what.
was 9 out of 5.
Also, like that really dumb question. Not dumb question, but observation. Like, why did it duplicate it? Like, I'm afraid if I delete one of those mushies, it that doesn't really work out anymore because uh
I don't know.
they
It before was even more cursed because it was duplicated. One was on Team Managery and the other was under vehicles, like outside of the folders. And I don't know why. They are the same thing. It's
yeah
cursed.
I know, like if you added one, then it shows up on both.
What? I had that happen to me as well last week. I deleted one and nothing happened. Like, nothing bad.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just make a.
You screenshot it, then delete.
And they're gonna duplicate it and then delete it.
Red armor.
No,
Turns
both are
out
gone.
all your sheets have been deleted.
Both are gone. But luckily I took a copy, so.
Ooh, nothing actually happened.
Wait, it disappeared from me. Well, anyways. Let's see.
Yeah. I even took xenobiology
Ah, beautiful.
last time, so technically now I can understand what I'm fucking doing.
Yep. Also, now with xenobiology, you actually would be able to do xenotransplants. I looked at them in the
I
book.
know, but
Yeah.
I already looked. I want a werewolf heart. Can I buy a werewolf?
Well, you could certainly spend some effort to acquire a werewolf heart, at least. Not sure if you're not going to get a live one, because that would be a tall order. Because they're really hard. If they manage to capture
One.
one, it's probably going to be.
I have 15 cash on my bank. That should be enough to buy a werewolf.
Well, it's more a question of it being available at all or not. You can get werewolf parts essentially.
Okay,
you should get one
I know where.
you should get one disassembled. Essentially, what you're gonna get if you like roll right.
So it means that there is a very big market, so we should start breeding werewolves.
It's not that easy even. Yeah, even for werewolves, but yeah, technically possible, I guess. So well, what do you want to do?
I want to start my disgusting mushroom person, so I need to start using my life for the alterations.
Yep, do you do iteration? Keep in mind, like, due to the system we're using, it's gonna be like harder the first time, and like subsequent, like monster guys of the same type will be easier. Essentially, like you're inventing stuff, which is supposed to take like quite some time. So I think we're gonna stick to like a wiki roll for this, and then go about it. Go about it, an easier way. But you will be able to spend like test, like not test, but quintessence on it to like make it easier on you. Still like as per usual, like you spend one quintessence for one difficulty reduction if you want to, and of course like the usual attribute plus ability stuff also would apply.
So start with the attribute ability sheet.
Yep.
Because life 4 would be difficulty 7 base, right?
Life 4, yeah, it would.
So it would be 10 at 7%. And I reduce to the max that I can at this -3.
Yep.
So it's at 4.
Yep.
Even if I spend quintessence, it won't reduce more.
Yeah,
It'll stay
it
at 4.
won't. It won't. Unfortunately.
Fucking curse, I'm going to spend willpower point. It's 5.
Nice. Really nice. Alright. I copy it over real quick to the new one. 5 out of 26. Oh, looking good. I will have to, if you keep this up, like, you will have the monster girl in no time. Well, for minor things, what do you want to do?
First to the Bolex mining row.
Sorry, cut out.
Do the Bolex mining row first.
Okay, the Bollocks mining road first. Let's see. Since they're buffed. Alright. The Bollocks make like good progress this week again. And they take out like essentially like actually what they're looking for. Like you already have like a giant chamber and yeah, and you know, also with like some side tunnels. But what would you prefer? Like what they're gonna build? They essentially have the equivalent of like, you know, a large room again.
Okay, they have a room, have chamber, side tunnels. Yeah, I was thinking like another access to this region. So I have the large room with the. Okay, what else do we need? Do we need a space for the future droid factory? Amps, you need one.
Ems?
Amps. Do you need any space for your droid factory? Or you're going to do on the lab?
At the moment, I don't really have any way to build the factory, so you
Okay,
can
so yeah,
you can build it on.
I would just want them to make like another large room separated from the main one,
Mm-hmm.
and just stay there open until we need it. So if we need another space to do something, we have it.
Alright. By the way,
And
okay, just a thought for myself, but well, you could hide contraband in there, since technically, you know, Bendy doesn't really have access to it. You just have to, you know, make sure that you can funnel it in without Bendy noticing. But you know, that's just a thought.
yeah, that's why I have an empty room. That's to our fortress. Empty room. That's a stockpile now.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, and I say that they are done mining, and I just relieve them from this temporary dirty. And with my extra week, I'm starting to assemble the hydroponics, trying to mount the stuff we have and try to connect to the supply
Sure.
power and stuff.
Okay, that's fair enough. Just gonna make like a roll real quick to see like how well you're doing overall. So let me check your sheet, what you actually have.
I actually have technology. I can do either dexterity technology to actually connect stuff or like intelligence technology to plan what I'm doing.
Well, you can use intelligence technology because well, It's also like you could do it with either, but yeah, just roll intelligence technology at a 6. Well, yes, you need more bedrooms, Domino, but the place you're like taking out doesn't have like proper life support. It would be like ill-advised to make like proper bedrooms in there, and accommodate more people as well. You probably have to like work on that at some point. Or they will die, Domino. Or they will die. Anyways, that looks pretty good. Yeah, it should be easy enough. You're just assembling over a week whenever you have free time. So yeah, you go ahead and after doing like your usual work on the monster girl, you start assembling the hydroponics and end up with it's not a fast progress you have, but it's steady. And at the end of the week, you manage to assemble like a few like seed beds essentially. And the room isn't entirely filled, but you have like 2 racks essentially done. There's they're stacked like vertically, and you have like some like lamps in there and stuff like that to make up for the lack of like extra sunlight and space. Oh yeah, I think actually.
Make sure you play.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, make sure you play heavy metal in there. It helps plants grow.
No, he's going to play Serbian nationalist songs. It's hyper folk or something. Yeah, he's going to play Rocky the Vulvovic.
All right. I will keep that in mind. Okay, I think that concludes your downtime. Okay, next up is Domino. Domino's Pizza.
I think last time I finished up the actual like designing the changes for my weapon, right?
Yep, you did.
Like 3 successes too much or something, something weird. All right. I think then I'm just gonna try, spend some more time on Spider Girl.
Okay, spend more time on Spider Girl. You only need one more success. Roll me Intelligence Research, difficulty 8 again. And I guess roll me Arete as well, at difficulty 6.
All right, slow down. Tell me that again, please.
Intelligence Research at an 8. And also Arete at 6 to see like how well you do like with crossing over and shit.
All right, so and what's the difficulty for Arete again? Sorry,
6. Alright. Oh, not bad, not bad.
I mean, it's better than what I got last time, where I think I almost like failed the Arete, but I got like a zillion successes on the actual knowledge.
Okay. Yeah, no. Well, I think you did manage to get your successes done. Yeah, you're like 2 over. and also managed to make good progress. So I would say, yeah, you find you managed to track down and make friends to some degree, at least enough for it to make future contact pretty easy. I guess I wouldn't say ally, but what would be the best way to express this, like stat wise? I guess note down like a dot of contact with like with a spider. Let's see what I call it again. Like hunter killer spider or something. Hunter spider. Yeah, you have one dot in of contact with a hunter spider.
I like to kill a spider more.
Oof. But yes, well,
And I gotta turn this into familiar at some point.
yep. And yeah, you essentially have like a contact. This means like you have ways to get to the spider and reach out to it. If like things align, you might be able to coax like a favor out of it.
It's blessed. I'll make sure to give it some tasks occasionally.
Very well. How much?
Probably like 3. I haven't taken I've taken like 2 since the beginning of the game. It's probably fine.
Okay, I just gotta remove from the stockpile and note it down that you fed it 3 tasks. Where the fuck is he? You have a lot of tests anyways.
Yeah, I don't know how much would actually mean anything to it, but I figure 2 is like decent.
Well,
I mean 3. My apologies.
yeah, I mean considering that that the spiders generally don't like not spiders but like familiars in general take like up their rating in tests. Well, yeah, it's it's kind of a good feeling for them essentially.
Ah. I mean, how many dots would this actually be, though? That's the real question. If it was a full-on familiar.
Actually, not sure on that. Like for the most part, it's a pretty box standard one, but on the other hand, box standard spirits are like pretty beefy. So I might put it at a 3, which is kind of expensive.
Yeah, don't those require like 3 a month, I think?
Yeah. I even thought it was like weekly, to be honest, but I need to check again like how
I think
fast.
I'm pretty sure it's weekly.
Yeah, it's weekly.
I got it.
Oh,
Ooh, how much are we producing again?
6 in total, I believe.
Well,
Just leave me one. That's all I need.
yeah, no, I think after if I eventually get this familiar, I'm probably gonna start actually clearing out the other nodes preferably, and just taking a bit of that occasionally. Since I think I can pretty much, can I just change it to the other side of Gauntlet and be safe there and take the juice anyway?
Oh yeah. Like you can switch pretty easily. Well, it's not really safe, but if you go to like the other nodes, you kind of need to get a good uh get a secure area. But on the other hand, for example, Haulani Crater produces like 8 tasks. If you're like
Ooh.
interested in that, I think Ems also needs to clear this place out soon, so it might be something for after downtime. Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
If we can finish the commission.
Didn't you like finish one at least?
Finished one satellite, yes.
Yeah, and that's enough for getting the first one. Like getting like the what I called like the backup one time.
Right.
I know it's probably a bit too much, but whatever. Whatever. Also, I think you still get access to like what's it called? Like a grimoire for like the study time. One time at least.
What's the grimoire about?
Let me check. Grimoire. Must be under technocracy. Yeah, I think I wrote it down in the commission itself. Let's see. Principe, 3 dots. Paradigm, blah blah blah. Prime.
Nice.
And yeah, you kinda have to study it. Like, by the way, for studying like grimoires, I think I will still require like a roll for it. But you know, if you botch, you still like learn stuff. But I think I will make you like magic wonky. Same for like failing, but you know, to a lesser extent. So you don't get like screwed out of stuff.
Fair enough.
Besides, magic going wrong seems like a good way. Seems like a good way to introduce some fun to session. It's true though.
You'd be bad as Steve. You wouldn't like jump at the opportunity to fuck up one of your players.
Might as well send for the ED containment specialists to the mine in the area and get the grimoire so I can practice my reading.
Sure.
Because amoeba.
So, yeah. Okay, how are we gonna best go about it? So, I guess at this point, it would be not that impossible. Thing is, like, they would probably send a grimoire with like the EDE specialist, so they don't have to fly like two times, and they would be arriving at the end of downtime, not in between.
I know. Do I get to do like a minor thing as well, or?
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Keep in mind, like at the end of downtime, the stuff will be arriving.
Okay.
Okay, Domino. Then yeah. What's your minor thing?
I don't even remember what I did last time as a minor thing, to be honest with you.
I think you did some repairs. No, it was before that. I think.
I think that's how I did the spiders, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
I did
the spider thing. Actually, yes, that's a fair roll. Fair point. You actually have like major things still open. I mean, I guess you could use your major thing to start converting her into like a companion.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Sure. Well, what would be an appropriate stat set that you have?
Clearly something, mechanical.
Well, that would actually make sense, but I think, well, it's gonna be a bit more charisma based. Yeah.
Cursed.
Romy, yeah. I guess charisma hypertech. As
Can
well
I
as
use Can I use my like ability in spirit to like make this easier?
yes, you can.
Bless.
Probably like just get like a spirit one effect going to get a feel for the spirit.
Alright. Do you want me to roll that one first then?
Yeah.
Horrible, but whatever.
Well, still makes it easier. So we're gonna go down. Actually, let me think. Like it's a Yeah, I think we're gonna go for like the same rule as like magic and have it you have it like a +3 to like a base. So let me think. We're gonna go with like a base of 4. So we're gonna so you can roll it a 6.
Right, I'll spend the willpower. So charisma, hypertech, right? 6.
Yep.
Spending a willpower. Guess that's something.
Yep. 1 success short.
God damn it! Did any of the like tasks help that I've rolled it or something?
Not quite, not quite. I usually would say you would have to pay tasks to make friends in the first place. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's 4. All right, that takes care of that business. Nick, what are you gonna do? You gonna do?
Well, I need to go get some tasks. Not tasks, contestants.
Sure, that's not gonna take up any
Yes.
actions. So just roll me like so your prime one to see like how well you're doing, essentially, and hopefully fun things happen. Please watch.
Okay.
He
Difficulty?
wants you to triple botch.
Actually, well, you're in a node, so you go down to like difficulty 3, I think.
Please, botch.
Yeah, please watch. We need more watches. Okay, you have you could take up to 6 quintessence.
How much is in it?
Currently 10. Actually, we should go up since a week passed, so it's like 13 and also more tasks. There's 37 tasks. So okay, you have 13 tasks, quintessence available, and 37 twin. But whatever. Yeah, 13. You can just
Okay.
step
I am
up.
gonna take this. I'm gonna take 6 then.
Okay. Gonna take 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna count up to 5 because I gotta feed Rami eventually at the end of this week. Um. Can I get that? I gotta get that mine layer set up. So I gotta go get a hard point. Who's got matter 3?
Huh. I'm sad least.
I will go see M's.
Well, so someone is requesting your service. Feel free to talk either in character or out of character. Keep in mind, Ems, you did like a lot of things, so well, it would be a bit like you only would be there for the actual installment itself. But like you would have to like plan out everything and stuff like that.
Okay. I just have to ask him to see if he's gonna help me out with that. So then I go about doing that. So, uh, where where are you, Ems?
Depends what I'm doing, but what you need?
Um, I need your help putting a hard point on the van. I'm planning on trying to kill some of the spirits.
Um, you hold on, Madoma. The what do you call it, the EDE team would be coming like at the end of this, or is it next one?
At like the end of this downtime, essentially, like when we resume normal play. Well,
Yeah.
assuming of course you do plan actually to use them there, because otherwise, there's no point.
Okay, because you might as well just wait for the EDE's team to come.
Oh, we got a team coming?
Yeah, but I kind of called them like probably 3 weeks ago, because still working on the commission, but I made a good enough point to bring the EDE team along.
That's great and all, but I still kind of would like to have our own weapons, right? Right. That way we can have some offensive capabilities.
True.
Yeah. I can help you with the satellites.
Might as well.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Well, I'll go get anything ready up with the space van then. You can just contact me whenever you need some help.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess for some modification, let me consult the chart to see about planning things out, since you won't be doing like the legwork yourself and essentially having Ems just come in to actually finalize the work.
Yeah. I need 15 success. Is it a major modification? Or is
Well,
it a new capabilities?
gonna look at the thing real quick and to see what is what's appropriate. I forgot to open the book.
Oh yeah, I got 4 dots in matter now. I need to remember that. And also specialty shaping.
Yeah, it's shaping up real good, Kappa. God damn it, I hate myself sometimes for being so funny.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
God. Ooh, bloody hell.
Okay.
Actually, I think I have. Yeah.
Somebody just the server you were kicked out, Onyx Path server.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think because someone in there was talking about a potential V5 Dark Age.
Uh,
Oh God.
Why?
Can you even do a Dark Age game with V5?
Mechanically speaking.
I mean, mechanically speaking, you can't even do. No, that makes no sense. Like, no, you actually can't. Unless they do this as like the Elder DLC, or they're saying in the Dark Ages there were no elders.
Hey, at least having no Sabat actually makes sense.
Because there was no.
Yeah. Okay. For I actually would say that would be minor modification, since you wouldn't be doing it yourself. You're just planning it out, and isn't like the hard point won't be that difficult, I think. So just run me like for your minor modifications. So difficulty 7, like 5 successes, and you get to of course apply your merits as per usual, and of course magic if you
So
want to as well. Yeah.
Difficulty 4. Intelligence and crafts.
Yep.
Nah, I'll take the 4, 10 dice. That's doable. Oh, wait, 9 dice. Does high tech?
Yes.
Oh, I got.
Yes, it does.
I didn't see. I didn't see all those ones. Oh God.
Don't worry. Like, remember, the ones are like already taken into account for like the end,
Yeah.
end result. So you're still good. You're still at 6 successes. So yeah, you do the legwork, and well, I guess it's time for M's. But let me check. Let me check real quick, like how many successes it takes to actually make those. Like the hard point. I think it was like only 2, if I recall correctly.
Embrace the one, become the one, become the bot you're meant to be.
Don't remind me of that botch that I rolled
You mean the
a couple
quadruple
weeks
one?
ago.
The-
Oh God.
that was really like the fucking the dice gods looking at you and saying, oh, "Fuck you."
You know, you're lucky it was still on tutorial mode for Doma back then.
Oof. I mean, not really. It's more like I wouldn't really like.
Also,
eat
it was
stuff.
more than quadruple ones.
It was like 6 triple botch, I think. For that you got actually,
Yeah, what a chat.
he actually got off like really easy overall.
Yeah.
I still think that the ship should have like created a mini black hole that destroyed everything.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, I think it's only too difficulty, and I think you can do it with like meta 3, considering you're not like, doing the entire ship. It's just a small modification. So yeah, just roll for. Since you don't have like much time, you probably can't do this as like a proper ritual. So you would just be rolling your arete, I think, at a 6.
Hey,
Yes.
alright.
Alright, you got enough successes. Yeah, Ems installs a new hard point for you. Congratulations.
Yay!
Chuck.
Alright.
Yeah.
Probably should note down. Uh, 2 hard points. What weapon are you actually gonna put in the hard point?
I was gonna put the mine lighter.
Oh, right, the mine layer.
Yeah.
Okay, she did just that. Well, okay, for like minor things, so what would you do?
For minor things. Do we have any like observation gear that I can go collect?
What kind are you looking for?
Like cameras with really good zooms and such.
Well, you have the base sensors, and I guess like some sort of surveillance stuff as well, but
Or even like surveying equipment could do.
I mean, you probably have something like that or lying around, if it's not too insane.
No, I'm kind of just like looking for like high-end cameras, some tripods, stuff like that.
You Probably, yeah, you probably have something like that in your base.
Okay, because I still gotta test this whole thing out.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go to like Tyler since she's like working on on like extraction methods. Actually, she would be also pretty happy about clearing the base out, the crate out. So yeah.
Okay. Head over there then, I guess.
All right. Keep in mind that that thing is really unsafe, and there was a ADE activity last
No, like
time.
I go to Taylor.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No,
Right. Like
she's
I
just
assume Taylor is in the base because I have to do minor stuff,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I
Okay.
was. I mean, technically, you could also leave the base doing for minor stuff, but yeah. If you want to, I guess, yeah, yeah. She like gives you the stuff. You know, probably asks you to uh, you know, make sure that she can progress some more, and yeah, like nature-wise, she's pretty compliant, so there's no role involved in this.
Okay. Um, can I modify the camera a bit?
What modification are you looking for?
Well, I'm assuming that this is just a camera, like this is a technocracy camera where it zooms in really well, like it's super advanced, right?
Yeah, like high resolution, all other kind of stuff.
Okay. I want to make this a little bit better at observing spirit entities, right?
Okay, bit better to serving spirit entities. I think we're gonna use that house rule stuff real quick for that.
And let me actually think this. I want to make it better at observing spirit entities, and at the same time, maybe dump the data into Rami. So I need to also have like an external port. It probably actually has an external port,
Yeah,
anyways.
you probably can already hook it
So
up, so that won't be that
yeah.
difficult. Well, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna count this as like a minor device, so it's gonna be like a Prime 2 thing for you. I think you have that, right?
Yes, I do.
Alright. And yeah, just Spirit 1 would suffice for this. And would require no roll, so yeah. Just yeah. You don't need to really do much in terms of like crafting foundation in this case. So just give me like, intelligence, craft, at a 6 to see if you manage to like get adjustments. One success will be enough.
And the diff 6 is
Base.
the base?
Yeah.
Okay, so diff 3 for me. Lovely.
Alright, way more than success is like you finish this up in fucking no time. You do some adjustments and
I just knock it with a screwdriver and it just magically becomes better.
indeed.
Anyways, okay. Oh, Erte.
Yeah.
It,
This is like essentially like actually we're gonna use this roll for just the. No, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't. Never mind that. Never mind that. We should do this like a proper way.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Like how many dots it is? Like probably not more than like one. Yeah, it shouldn't be more than one. So it's just gonna take. It's gonna take like five quint and like 5 success if I recall correctly, and yeah, okay. So and it's at level 2 effect. So 5 base.
okay, so diff 5, are you saying?
Yeah, diff 5.
And it needs.
For the 5 base,
And how much?
you can do the intelligence attribute thing beforehand as well, since it would be
Yeah, technically it's invention,
yeah.
right? So I can roll my intelligence and craft. Well, I already did that.
Yeah, there's
You
actually,
count that roll. Okay.
I didn't want to use that one because it's like it was for a different thing. This is like like
Oh.
doing the ritual essentially.
Okay, so you want me to roll it again? So I can get my intelligence and crafts to try to drop the invention roll?
The air roll, yeah.
Okay.
Like this is not a proper invention. It's more like, you know, it's like a super minor modification essentially what you're doing to it.
Yeah.
Like it's already, yeah, you're doing the actual magic later on, so this should be fine. So go ahead.
What's the difficulty?
Base difficulty 5.
Oh, this is the irritate roll. Okay.
Yeah. Like the rest you already did. You just need to make it actually a wonder essentially. Similar to like the truth shades, for example.
Let me just this. I want to kind of lower the difficulty. Wi- This is invention, so wouldn't it be diff 4 now?
Oh,
Right.
what do you mean?
Oh yeah, no, sorry, that won't actually apply. I gotta see what tools I can use. Never mind. Just need one. Oops, sorry. That's the wrong roll. Okay.
I mean, actually,
Sorry. No, sorry. I rolled the wrong thing on the second one. Sorry.
I mean,
That was.
that's actually fine. Like you,
Oh.
whatever. Thing is, like, what I was actually going on about was, like the entire, like, you know, the attributability thing was to lower the difficulty for the actual arity rolls, and so this would be require a ritual essentially. So I think we're gonna need to redo that. That's why, you know, the basic difficulty is so low. Like you have done, like you have essentially like, done the foundation, and now you do this. Yeah. So
Okay. So what am I rolling?
you roll first. I think most appropriate would be like your intelligence crafts
Okay.
at base difficulty of
Difficulty?
5. Base difficulty of 5. You know, merits and such would apply.
Okay. So it can't go any lower than 3. So there. That.
Yep, that's way more than enough. So now you can roll your irritate 3, since, you know, that's a minimum difficulty for this. Alright. Just continue rolling until you hit your stamina limit.
Difficulty.
Alright, I believe that's enough successes. Congratulations, you got your camera.
I have my camera obscura.
Yep, just need to activate it, and it will be able to perceive spirits. At least, you know, on this side of
I
his...
want it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want it to be better at seeing EEDs and recording them. That
Well,
was the thing I wanted.
yeah, I mean, like, beforehand it wasn't able to do it like really odd unless, you know, it manifests.
Yes. Okay. That device. Um, I, I'm pretty much done.
Alright, yeah, no, you're also out of action. And I think it's now time to, for me to...
Oh, sorry. That cost 5 quintessence, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's a one wonder, I think. Yep.
Hello?
Hello, sorry, I'm just typing some stuff down.
Oh. I thought I got disconnected.
Yeah, no, sorry. Just finishing.
Stop being a good at scene taking notes.
Oof. Alright. Alright, that should be good enough. Okay, now we're phasing out of downtime, and well, the specialists are scheduled to arrive. Anything you guys want to do beforehand in terms of preparation?
You know, if I had one more success, I'd get my fucking, you know, familiar to or ally to be fucking useful in this, but I don't.
Well,
How many specialists are coming?
yeah, your specialists are coming. Yeah, the M's are, asked them to come. As along with the Principe.
Yep. I'm gonna have a fun time reading.
Yep. Okay, I should probably also write down that the Principe has come. Okay, well, if there's nothing you want to do beforehand, well, once the ship lands, like you see, actually we should probably switch over to a proper map for this, to be honest.
Actually, I'd probably like take a use correspondence to take a look at the area so I can study how many enemies there are and stuff beforehand.
Sure.
I think we had a special still that wonder that Fugboy that left created for us. I think we still have that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I think he specifically said he'd leave it to us, so
Yeah, he did. So let me see. Where the fuck is it? Ah, Visor. Easy reading of it. Okay, but you can only read like resonance and synergy forces. Synergy.
well,
Yeah, but you can probably you can hook it up, I guess. Which would reduce like difficulty for doing this kind of stuff. And yeah, but you probably want to like weave in like an extra spirit effect to actually see it, to see the spirits.
I will.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So there would be like a spirit 1 and correspondence 2 effect, I believe, and I think you also. You probably also want to like check on the other side as well.
Indeed.
So just roll me like your perception technology, I think, since you're like probably using like all the high tech gear in the base, right?
Say that again, please.
Like you're probably gonna use the high tech gear in the base, probably like that one drone you guys once built, and like
Yes.
hook up the visor.
Indeed.
So I think that already lowers the difficulty for like your perception roll. I think from the start, which means yeah.
I've also got acute sensors.
Oh yeah, then I think you basically just roll difficulty 3. And so roll perception technology difficulty 3.
I don't have a specialty, goddammit.
Well, it doesn't matter though, because you kinda already are the maximum difficulty reduction. And now I need to look at the charts real quick to see how much it says you need for the irritator roll, because there's some cursed thing about it, if I recall correctly. Blah blah blah. Dead Book of Magic. Alright. Yeah, I think you probably would be somewhat familiar with the with the place at this point, since you know you visited it and you also drove like through it at least 2 times, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, just gonna go for like 3 successes for that, and I think like another one for like actually seeing through things. Actually, not 2, because you would want to have it like for proper duration as well. So you're gonna get 5 successes total.
Difficulty 3, I think. Or
Yep.
what was it?
Yeah, 3.
How much was I looking for?
5.
Well, there you go.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, now roll me like some unlikely luck die. Oh boy.
Disappointing.
Oh boy. That could be a lot worse, I guess. But yeah,
You know, it should have been a likely luck.
no, it
So
shouldn't.
take the 8.
No, it shouldn't have been.
It should.
Well, you look like first like, you know, on the mundane side, and then into subspace, and you see some spirit activities. Like you see like, you know, all kinds of like the elementals you encountered before. Yeah, you see the rock ones, the earth ones, the salt ones, and the water ones. They're not like super tightly packed, but you know, they seem to be they seem to be like well, not be moving anytime soon. Like they hang out, and some feed on tasks. Some seem to, like, you know, like one is like shaping water, like in the form of ice, and like another one is just like you would say like swim through the through like a, you know, bunch of like gravel would probably be the best word. But you even spot like, you know, some of them, like some of the earth elementals hanging around like near that spot of gold Ems found a while ago, and yeah, it's there is definitely some spirit activity, and from your guesses, you can say it's probably not gonna they're probably not about to leave anytime soon.
Disappointing, but at least now we've got a decent awareness of what's going on.
Like all in all, you're probably looking at like a 6 or 7 spirits, like on like both sides together.
Okay, that's not that bad then. That's manageable.
I guess so. I guess so.
Gotta make sure I tell the specialists about that too. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to appear professional yourself. I get it.
I mean, I am.
Yeah, sure. All right. And anyone else that want to do something?
I want to make sure if we have food to receive the extra people.
Well, you do have a slurry. I think you're pretty much out of vodka at this point, and I think donuts.
Yeah, I ended alone.
Yeah, like the boys are super hungry. And, well, you probably presumably have been drinking, like, the leftovers as well at some point. Actually, it would be a good point, like a good thing at this point to start brewing yourself.
That's a plan, but hydroponics are not ready yet.
Well, I can always try to turn the slurry into something drinkable. We have magic. I mean, science.
Well, just use your ear.
Yes.
Come on, man.
But then we won't have slurry.
Wow. Well, what's more important?
Understand your point, alcohol is very important. But I need to feed my crazy lizards or they will eat me while I sleep.
I don't worry, they're locked up. Mostly. Okay. Well. Where actually is that in the fucking book to bind the spirit to something? Whatever. Yeah. Okay. The specialists arrive. Then it's scheduled. Does anyone come out to greet them?
Yeah, I'll go.
Might as well.
Well, whoever is like gone out to greet them, feel free to drag yourselves out. Wait, that thing probably should. I don't know. There's no good symbol for this, so just gonna put it at I don't know, like an X. There we go. Since it's being disassembled. All right. Well, they come up at you and say, hello. We're here as ordered by Dr. Padilla. So you got some EDEs to contain.
Cleanse. Cleanse.
Well, all the
Hey,
same,
we do.
all the same. All right. So, when is the operation scheduled? What you can tell us about the site itself? We need all the data.
I think we actually filed it under a report, Rodolmo, so
I mean, yeah,
we can actually...
they would want like a proper briefing from you essentially. They have like what you sent them, but they want to hear it from you. I think that's pretty standard for like military stuff. What your actual plan is to like do stuff and stuff like that. So I can develop a strategy together. Unless you want them to just storm in and never to be seen again. I mean, it's true.
Is this when we have to make like an impromptu fucking like strategy right now?
Yes.
What the fuck's the rule for that? Then?
What do you mean roll? You have to go up for it yourself.
What else are you gonna?
One? No, not that one.
Well, Okay, since this is going to be a bit clunky, essentially what I'm going to be telling you is what I want to know is like what they like how many people are there and stuff like that. Which the information you got already.
Yeah, I'll let them be privy to that.
Yeah. Probably not some details about the node itself, which you probably also would give, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that seems to be good enough. And, well, what would your approach be? They have the ability to, harm them pretty easily with both their own magic and something else. They also have the ability to, well, actually, should probably, yeah, they can do like the pretty much the same stuff you can, and they also have some special wonder with them, which allows them to bind essentially spirits into like some sort of a containment unit, but they have a limited number of them. They only have like two each, and they they take like a long time to wind up. So they prefer to have like either more men with them to distract the spirits, or well have some way to sneak up. But with the number you have, that's like not that likely for them to properly do it in secret, especially since well, they probably, yeah, I think, does anyone have like cosmology 4, or
Cosmology 4.
or like science with appropriate specialty for like EDE containment or EDEs in general?
No.
Damn. Okay. That's not so good. That's not so good.
This way should give us double XP,
No.
Yes.
Well, I think that they're the only ones that can properly use this kind of thing. Yeah. So they're the only ones that can like contain them, I guess. And I think for they would probably need some contest like some contested willpower roll, since that's usually how things go, and as well as like some duration to make sure that they are contained.
You could also give them some of the drones to distract the dudes with, I think.
Yep, you can. You totally can. But if you just distract them and the site isn't cleared afterwards, there is like possibility that they come back.
Ah,
So you kind of need to first off clear the site itself, and then secure it. And of course, like the more you not deal with, the more will come back later.
fair enough.
Okay. So let's fuck hamsters will go away. Well, what would be your guys' strategy to propose with the knowledge you have gained?
Well, which place we're going to purify? Which crater they were asked to?
Holani, I think.
Yeah, I think you want yeah, you need to Holani because that's the one that has the gold.
Yeah, no, it's the one that's actually going to make us money on this piece of shit rock.
Okay.
If that wasn't the
Oh,
base
yeah.
mining, then we'll be asking more questions.
Yeah, Holani has as well fuck ton of stars on the ground.
Yep.
I suppose we just is the like the mine layer thing ready? Because Neg had made the thing to attract the EDs, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We could use that
Um,
with the mine layer as a start to just attract them, drop some bombs on them, and then we just our main
Well-
attack force rushes in with the
Then-
tanky vehicle.
Like, when you set up, like, the distraction thing or the thing, are they, like, 100% focused on it, or are they, like, instinctually focused on it?
Instinctually
It's
focus.
a dog. Oh, I
Oh.
was gonna explain in character.
Okay, yeah.
It's a dog whistle, basically. That's what it does. So you gotta kind of hope they're paying attention, and I do have an effect to attract them a bit better than just a normal whistle. So yeah, if we can find a place we can ambush them, it'd be good.
All right. Yeah, you can certainly attract them and then drop some bombs on them essentially. Are you looking for the containment, or just gonna blast them essentially and make an example out of them?
A containment of one would be good, but otherwise, go nuts.
I think we should role play as the British.
We will destroy those Zulu menaces tonight. I can't really do a British accent.
Oh, all right.
Well, they didn't call them Zulus, they call them Wogs, but that's a different story.
I've never watched the movie.
Don't worry about
All right, you're gonna go for destruction mainly. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay, well, that's not too difficult, I guess. Yeah, I guess if we really want to, you could try to essentially try to like lure them separately. I think probably gonna be like a bit more difficult, as rather than having like a general lure out. Like requiring a bit more successes, but it should be doable enough. Alright. So, we're gonna be dining in hell with them. Or someone around me a luck die. Alright. Okay. Yeah, definitely dealing with 6 then. Okay, let's just use this then. Okay, who would you bring along with you, aside from the EDE specialists?
I'm gonna bring Harper and Rami.
Okay, Harper and Rami, that's perfectly acceptable. Bacon, are you gonna bring the ape?
Would we need bullets yet? Not.
No,
Like just as extermination, or do we want to start mining, or just taking samples from the area?
well, you probably would be needing to, well, clear it out first. So, I mean, like, if things go wrong, the bottles could get in the way, especially since, you know, they're smarter now. And, well, then they might, you know, manage to see if you know if there's like no real fuel separation, so they might see you how you use the weapons and stuff, which might not be the best thing.
Yeah,
Mm.
I will leave them on the base, and I will leave Kelly with them. Kelly, don't think a sword will be very useful against CDs.
Well, probably not. I mean, if it becomes useful, you probably are fucked up in some capacity.
I guess we should I should bring Android because Android is strong as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Android and
And maybe Marcel should come as well.
sure, he's up for it. I maybe should check the capability of the rover. I think there's no. Yeah, you can put in, let's see, 6 people. The robot can go in the back because I won't require like any life support. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it could take.
6 on the vehicle because John Bowie is going to be on the flying ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that means you're filled up. And yep, that should be good enough. So then we need to put on the spirits real quick. By the way, assume the attractor thing is like gonna be on like the mundane side, right?
On the what?
On the mundane side.
Yeah, it's more on the mundane side. It's the like the mine itself, but the effect you just kind of have to
Yeah.
press
Like
the button.
yeah. It's just wondering like because well, since you rolled high on your luck die, I think I kind of can't go around get around actually manifesting them, which is a bit of pain in the dick. Since you know it costs essence and shit like that, and you know, given that you're probably gonna use magic for it, so they kind of would be tempted to. What should we actually have here? 40. Initial, then like one for each physical. That's 5. Alright, what else? So if this takes a little bit, but I don't have to really manifest it. I'm gonna 7 health, probably like a bit more for. Yeah, makes sense to go for 10 here. 3 extra health levels. It probably makes sense to go for Brawl. Yeah, probably go for another one of those. Rather this. Yeah. Alright, at least we have 17. Welcome back, Domino. I'm currently manifesting some spirits, which kind of takes a while. Sorry about that. Weaponry. Per die of aggravated damage above them. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Alright, I forgot that deal aggravated. It's blessed.
Why can't you just be a fucking badass Theodore?
I mean, because otherwise I would have disprepared. I wanted to do it like in between sessions at some point. But I was too lazy to go through all the elementals and like properly assign them some sort of deck dots to make sure that they already have like stats.
Eh. Sounds like a thing small PP people will do, Drummer.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, that's like fucking one done. But if there's any consolation, Domino, they don't soak with full power anymore.
What? Nice.
Not if they are manifested.
So I see, Radoma. I heard a supposed rumor you made a baby elemental.
Yeah, you know, I probably should have gone with the yeah, we made baby elementals as well. Could probably like drag you over to the other map real quick. To see what you're kind of dealing with. Like it's not going to be all at once. It's more like a representation of you know, what's actually on the map.
God, you gotta love this background picture. It's so moonish, guys, isn't it?
It's
It's
actually
also really crispy.
it's actually I believe it's actually from the from Ceres proper, like since they actually you know, did like a flyby. At least I think they did.
I'm so fucking retarded. I discovered what the fuck. Another big mistake. State machine. And I just forget to add the fucking state. So it's just, oh, I want to go to state 11. There is no state 11. I'm going to get stuck. I'm so fucking stupid.
Yeah, probably should have gone for the rule where they can just simply manifest and use their normal fucking stats. But oh well.
No.
We already have had complaints from Domino that
Because
Be
it's
a-
stupid.
It's from the book.
It's just really retarded though. Because at that point, like, you either have to just give your fucking spirits, like, have them all be piss poor weak, which is contradicted by the book itself as well. or you're really just always gonna fucking run away from these things. Because like even if I did have like Spirit 4 and I could like contain them, probably still be contested willpower, which they would fucking win.
Well, it does get easier with like under certain circumstances and harder for them. So, well. Okay, Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. So, I think we're gonna start with like the earth elementals first, and well, let's see how long this goes, and then if it takes like forever anyways, then there's not much point in having the other stats out and have you wait longer for this. Yes, so let's clear it out. Alright, for attraction, I guess it's time to roll for that. You're gonna look for a bit of duration, and you're gonna look for. You're probably gonna like want to get them in like one by one, right? Hello?
Yes.
So, you're probably gonna look to get them in one by one, right? Probably setting up like a proper ambush.
One by. Oh, yes. Just give me a moment. I kind of remembered I had to do something real quick,
Ah, okay, that's fair.
and I'm kind of holding everything from falling. So just give me like 10 seconds, please. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I made you wait as well. That's completely fair. Or should they have to have 20?
Okay, sorry about that. I didn't pull out anything for tomorrow's dinner, so I had to defrost that quick.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. I guess I gotta pull myself out. And my freezer's just filled with stuff.
That's what freezers are for.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't use it to just fill it with raw meat, but I do.
What do you mean
Oh,
raw
I'm already
meat?
on the. Like, you get the raw meat on sale and just toss it in your freezer and pull it out when
Ah.
you need it,
Okay.
right? But yeah, I do want to try to create like an ambush point. Can I find anything with our current sensors to where a good place would be to trap them in, or does the EDE team have any suggestions?
Well, yeah, you're already familiar with the site itself, so you would be able to find like a spot for it. Like like the multiple missions have been made, so yeah, you can do it. Just roll me like someone can roll me like a with stealth, whoever feels the luckiest. To see like how good of an ambush spot it is. It's gonna be then contested by the spirits essentially.
Did you say with stealth?
Yep, with stealth. To set up the proper ambush.
Um, I got like 5 wits and no stealth.
Best.
I'm probably going to be the best at it then.
Yeah, let's see how much the
Okay.
EDE containment specialists have.
Probably more.
4 wits and 2 stealth.
Ah, you barely beat me.
Yeah, but just the fact that it actually has stealth makes it much easier for them.
Yeah. Alright, if there's no one else, I guess I will have them roll.
What's one of the
Crow gonna spend a willpower on it. What's their words? Combat reflexes. No, that wouldn't apply.
I agree to disagree on that one.
Actually, should keep this track this separately. I mean, you say you disagree, but
I mean, the difference between 5 and 8 successes aren't going to be that massive.
for contested rolls, they are. For
You're not
contested.
rolling this GM, are you?
Hmm?
You already rolled though.
Yeah, I already rolled. Can't you see it? Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I thought that was for them.
Oh no, for them it's not. Like,
Yeah.
I roll for the EDE specialist, so they set up like a proper ambush essentially.
Yeah, no, for a second I thought you were saying that you already. I was asking if you rolled for the elementals already.
No,
You
no, no, I
contested
didn't. I did not. I did not. I did not at
Alright,
all.
lost.
Yeah, because I want you to. I want to set up the lure first, and you know, if so, you know, if there was like a botch involved in that, you know, that might change things.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, in terms of the rest of you guys, like, where would you actually be? Like,
Oh,
you probably can like hide the vehicle behind like a, you know, like some big enough rocks and stuff like that. But yeah, it only has like you know, like probably for your moonhopper as well. You can like hide it somewhere and they, you know, shoot up. But not all of you will be able to like operate weapons if they uh if you know, use your stuff.
actually, I want to get it into a spot where I could observe the spirits coming into the blast zone and getting hit. Because I want to record the damage.
Sure. You probably can just, to be honest, like you probably can like just fly high enough up.
Yeah, but I want the camera to watch them.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
like that's like super easy. You can just set it up essentially. Yeah, yeah. You can probably like high. Yeah, the specialist will probably like cover you in terms of successes.
Okay.
And you know, just you know, hide it a bit. Tell you,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
And,
can put it there.
and is the mine set up too? Cause
Yeah,
right.
that's like
Okay.
super easy. Like you have like an entire device for like part of your ship that they dedicated to it.
Okay. So yeah, once I'm in position, I'm gonna attach Rami to the camera and get a like and just set it up so I can record my test of my mind. That would be all for me after I hide the ship.
Oh, okay. So you're not gonna set up the lure then?
Well, the lure is part of the mine.
Oh yeah, I mean, okay. So you're just gonna do a general thing. Okay, just keep in mind if you do it this way, you have little control over like how many gonna come over at once.
I have control over how many will come over.
No, you won't.
Oh.
No, you won't.
Oh.
And,
Oh.
and unless you
That I
know,
don't care about.
yeah, and unless you know
Yeah.
you only do it like manually essentially. In which case you could say, okay, I'm gonna target the like spirit X and Y, for example. Okay. So you're gonna set up the attractor in general. Okay, that's okay. In that case, well, someone give me like another luck die to see like how many come over right away.
Who's feeling lucky, boys?
Ah, there we go. Well, for 7, yeah, I think we're gonna go. Just those beefy boys. They surf through the rock. Okay, let's see. I just roll out the fucking Gnosis for this. Yes. Jesus. Well, it seems like the hiding still works. And yeah, we get a surprise round of them. You see, like like even those don't have like spirit spheres active, they just turn up and like the rock assembling itself into some sort of like humanoid shape as they approach the mine. Like you only are able to select it once in a row. I only see it through like the sensors of like the car. But you see them properly. And bright view coming up to your little mine. And I think it's time to roll some damage for it, as they would not see it.
12 dice. Difficulty 6.
Damn.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
It's a 1 meter blast, and I don't think this will apply, but it causes burning.
Yeah, they don't really burn. All right,
Nice.
that's number 1.
Nice.
They fucking over. I have no armor charms active and nothing.
You see, this is how spirit combat's supposed to go, remember?
You think?
You see, sometimes there's a reason why they're called the Void Engineers, because they're always in the void and they never get the job done.
Oof.
What do you mean we don't get the job done? I'm getting the job done.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, I think we've done more than you have so far in this encounter.
You all feel like you all are over. It's on the ground. Like feel like a vibration as sensors tell you the mine has gone off, and has done significant damage to the creatures as well. They seem to be, even on the sensors you see like some parts of them, throwing off, and the sensors are a bit confused for a second, like which part are the correct ones. But after a few seconds, you can see like some damage results, and doesn't look too bad. Like giant pieces have been blown off of them, as far as you can tell. And well, you, Nick, saw this beauty yourself. That devastating damage to them, and the spirits are badly hurt. And,
I just make sure I'm recording so I can better improve these weapons.
that's completely fair. Okay. Another thing you guys can do is, well, you essentially still have like, like a free turn. They would be still confused after the explosion. So you could go out and try to shoot them, unless you want to go with more mines.
Shooting him seems fun. How far away are we from the spirits?
Well, essentially, like not too far away. You can you have like a shooting distance for every weapon you have. Well,
Would they be?
well, no, not every
Yes.
weapon, but the like no, not the handgun, but the other stuff.
But would they be able to hit us from this distance? Distance?
Yes, they would be. But you're still technically in a surprise round.
You know, I'm asking because depending on that, I would put on my carapace armor or not. That does change things up because -1 dex is annoying.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like to shoot them then.
Alright, you like to shoot them. Well, in that case, you do. Roll me your arity of your weapon and add a 6.
That was 5 at 6 at our report.
Yeah. By the way, like 5 at 6, I thought it was. I thought it was more than that, or less than that. I think the base weapon has like 4 at 6, and if you do if you do the plasma thing, you get like 2 extra arity dice, but get like
6 at 6.
yeah. And yeah, the subsequent roll will be, of course, at a 7 then, +1 difficulty. Unless you have like something that lowers it.
Besides my sight, which I don't think automatically applies, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll just shoot.
Okay.
I presume we also get some willpower back, or...
No.
I'll spend a willpower. And,
Alright.
I guess... Do these have heads, or something that looks like a head?
Well, yeah, they do. They do. Since they manifested,
I'll aim for a head.
alright, you aim for the head. I think that's a +2. So,
Difficulty 9.
yeah.
Spending willpower. Spend the willpower.
You spend the willpower. That's completely fair. But yeah, that's still a hit. So, well, which one do you target? Just ping the one.
So these ones on the bottom, or which one is it?
No, like these ones, like that and that. Those are the ones you're currently encountering.
This one, I don't like the look of his face.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Well, they're spirits, so I guess we should have them roll to see how bad it is.
Isn't this dead?
Yeah. Okay, that's like 8, 9. Yeah, no, it's obliterated. You just fucking blow its head, like disintegrate its head, essentially. Like not even like like blowing off like the other stuff. It just disintegrates.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, it's dead. For the first time, it's dead.
It's actually good combat practice, isn't it?
You're quite relaxed. Should never change the rules. Yeah. Okay.
Don't.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Like, we all have like one elimination.
I want to try to shoot one of the things.
Sure. Just roll your normal attack things. You can, as noted with Domino, you can aim for the head for with this one, or any other like body part. They have like a roughly humanoid shape.
Can I use the rover machine gun?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So I won't aim for the head. It's a weapon that would.
Yeah, like it's plus the difficulty.
Oh. Yes. So, it's my roll box. I lost it. Nice. Difficulty 6 to hit or more.
I think it's more because you're aiming for the head. Also, I think you do get something extra for aiming for the head.
I'm not aiming for the head. I'm not retarded.
Okay, so yeah, just shoot them. Oh boy. Well, that's a hit.
Equal thing. And damage.
All right. Oof. Yeah, you strafe. You like shoot at it, but compared to before, it's not that much damage. But it is damage, which I guess all that counts. And you like blow off a few other pieces with the bullet impacts. Anyone else want to go?
I'm wondering, with the data I've collected so far on the mine, can I use that to pinpoint weaknesses on the elementals that are still left?
Not in the way you think, I guess. Since it's like a widespread explosion essentially, which I don't think would particularly tell you about their weaknesses, since essentially like they're not really weak to anything as far as you can tell in particular. Well,
Like,
like
like structural weak points, like anything where like I could maybe get a little bit closer in, even if I have to use magic.
well, what you could tell is that well, that they seem to share like weaknesses when blow up the head. That seems to make them pretty helpless. But other than that, I don't think don't think you would find something on the fly. You could probably get something on like if you do like deeper analysis, but that would require time you currently don't have.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna hop in the ship and then just start up the engines and shoot them, I guess.
Sure. I mean, presumably you're on the ship, right? Like, unless you want to be underground for some reason.
I just pictured that I like landed and like dropped the camera to on the tripod to observe it and just
Oh yeah,
right. Like,
like
I don't assume I'm flying around.
I mean, I was assuming like you're on like some safe spot essentially. Like yeah, as the others are like in the rover, except you're on your ship together with like your AI, which is like monitoring the feed, and like Harper, I guess, like stored somewhere.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. Then if I'm flying, then I just try to do some stray pot shots on them.
Sure. Just roll me your usual stuff.
Shot. Do I have firearms? I don't have firearms.
Well, for the ship, you could also do. You can also fire with like helmsmanship, I believe, like perception, helmsmanship.
Okay. That I kinda have. 4, gift 6.
All right.
I forget what the damage is on the ship.
Okay.
Damage 60.
Yeah. Oh my. That's not bad at all. Let's see how this last one soaks. Wow.
Oh,
But it's still enough. It's still enough. You shatter this poor bastard. And the pieces fall to the ground. And before even if like you can even like properly blink, those the first two elementals have been destroyed. As far as you can count, you know, like by my latest count at least, there's still like 4 more to go. But this was a sizable blow to them. By the way, would you have like laid in more mines in between, or would you have would you only deploy them at like a need by need cases?
I was only going to use them on a need buy basis, so there was only one out.
Yep.
So.
What the fuck, Ems? Bollocks girl.
Oh, that's true.
Beautiful, just beautiful. But yes, okay. I should probably roll for the spirits to notice anything. At least for the ones on this side. Let's see. Gonna go up again. There we go. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, you have retarded. Okay, 1 botches. And the other one. Okay, the salt one is still missing. So we're gonna have a look for that one as well. Alright. Welcome back, Domino. Well,
Thanks. I don't like how excited you sound.
well, someone botched.
Can you sound depressed, please?
Uh,
Oh no. Oh no. Who is it this time?
just the enemy, actually.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And, well, like, while you contemplate your victory, you see like a quick glance at the monitor that apparently something else is approaching. So something a bit a lot smaller, but also like it doesn't seem to be it doesn't have any indication on like you know, going straight for going straight for like the side you went in. It just, you know, it just seems to like wander in a sense. Oh no, it only has like 5 essence.
That's good. That's the exact amount it should have, remember?
Initial manifestation. Then another one for health. To brawl. Okay, they actually can't afford any abilities. Yeah, okay, well, that's awkward.
It's lovely. That's what you mean to say.
It's no... it has no, almost no fucking damage. And has...
It's even better.
It's no fucking damage, does have 7 health levels, which is kinda beefy, I guess. But also fucking no,
Why?
next to no soak.
Why do you sound so depressed about it? This is all good. This is at least this balance.
You see, he doesn't like when the players are winning. He wants to at least inflict torturous damage on the player.
Yeah, I do. I mean, what?
I thought he just got a hard on after being like fucking. I thought he was just a masochist, but apparently he's liking kills way so much he decided to pick those up as well.
Oh no, Calvin's. No, no, no. It's just. I wouldn't say Calvin lets you win, it's just he doesn't know how to do it properly. Everybody can outsmart him, that's the thing.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, you see the approach. You still got like a bit before, like, you know, to communicate between, like, you know, the Moonhopper and well, I guess the people in the rover as well. So feel free to discuss strategy.
What are the two the specialists doing currently?
Well, they're essentially just waiting for they're just waiting for their turn. Like you essentially eliminated those elementals much quicker than expected, and well, there are probably like some awkward glances now between the two.
They're like, wait, we're the specialists here, right?
I think I have the best plan. He just looks at them. We are going to continue shooting from the car. We send the big droid first as distraction. Then you go out and do your thing behind the big droid.
They just nod and say, "Sure, can do." And well, they file they file out and get ready to go for the plan. Well, I presume that kite's gonna activate Android now.
Yes.
Alright, what are your exact orders?
Tell me what's happening, Radoma?
Well, they like another elemental is approaching. Probably yeah. Like Rami could probably tell you guys that that is, like, you know, an ice elemental, since you have video feed.
Oh,
And
probably.
yeah.
I don't know. Probably destroy it.
Yeah, like the Vizsla proposed, you know, like the android goes out and like the specialist just, you know, come in and eat the thing.
Alright. Did I upgrade his armor during the last session?
Who's
Because I think I did. Yeah, I boosted. Yeah, I did boost his armor. Yeah, it's 4 times now, not 2 times. I did boost his armor. I do remember that.
well, I guess if you say so. I don't think it was last session, but let's see. Oh well. Oh, right now I remember as well. Just didn't note it down properly.
God, that looks like I need to upgrade his armor again with my 4 meta. Don't you know, Red Armor Kappa?
Oof. I mean, you can.
I need to make him more beefy.
Okay.
Doma,
Yeah.
do I happen to know anything about these elementals? Since I recall doing quite a bit of like research on the elementals in general.
What do you mean?
Like if there's any like particular vulnerabilities or abilities they might possess that I might know about.
Yeah, I think I didn't already tell you what I can do. I think I
If
did.
you have, then I was either spazzing out or my mother is in my room talking to me. That might also be
Well, I think I
case.
think I taught you something at least. Well, for this one, I think you still had enough successes for to know that they have, you know, like the icy ones can like freeze people, and you know, can create like some sort of like wind and yeah, they're generally like associated with cold.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
But yeah, I guess that's it. I think I need to upgrade this real quick. Also, I'm so your fucking thing is now cursed. It's too strong, Ams. I need to get stronger enemies.
Oh, which thing? Because I
Yeah,
got like
yeah,
no, the
Android.
other droid. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's like pretty like tough now. Okay. I guess like Android is just gonna start blasting. I guess.
Do you want me to make him tougher, Redoma? Because I got 4 meta and I can increase it by 1 if you want.
No, fuck
You
off.
know.
Hey, could you improve my character's armor, please, Ems?
My armor comes first, kid.
All right. Well, he's gonna. Android is gonna use this. Just
Me and
shoot.
Bacon could just replace your skeleton and just make it into metal, you know.
No, I'm good.
Do you want to be a Wolverine?
No.
Okay. Getting an opening salvo on those fuckers. I mean, this fucker in particular. Yeah, and yeah, like shots start breaking off once again. While the EDE containment specialist also gonna come out of hiding and fucking blast this thing from like a safe point. Of course, the spirit once again fucked up. There's a bot, so it doesn't notice fucking shit. Yeah. Would I have them? Yes. Oh, Domino, let's see if the watch and botch their fucking rolls.
If they do, then that's good.
Wow.
They really should.
Oof.
Gonna-
Wow, you're really hostile to the elementals, aren't you?
4,
Yep.
5. Alright. That's another 4 damage. Really not looking good for them.
It's
The other
looking
one is
exactly as good as it should be.
other one is gonna look fire as well. Perfect. That's also a hit. I don't know why I would. Sure, let's just roll. Okay, 0. That's still 7 for 1 hit point that's left over. And well, another one gets fucking disintegrated. Just nothing left over. And yeah, that's another one down.
No ambassador.
Isn't this the best session so far, lads?
Oof. Okay.
Still haven't got my droid army yet. Not the best session yet.
Oof. Next Seeking you're gonna see. Wait, no, you already saw your droid army in the Seeking.
Oh, but I wanted it to be real.
I mean, are you saying your Seeking wasn't real?
I see. So you wanted me
Rip
to
your
botch?
100.
Oof. You want me to botch on my Aeroteros? I got it, so I can make it truly real, like a marauder. Kappa.
Indeed. Indeed. Okay, that one. Yeah, okay. Alright, well. Since you guys, dispatch another one, what's your strategy now?
Keep shooting.
More shooting sounds like a great idea.
Well, you don't have any more targets, and like the mine already exploded, which means like no more, like passive lure.
Round 2. Anyone up for round 2?
I'm up for round 2.
All right, you're gonna make I guess put a later on another line, mine and activate it. All right. I think only like one of them would actually appear for this. Since, yeah, the rest rode really well, but which one was it again? Let's see. In terms of rolls, we had this one. Yeah, which one had fucking 5? Because, well, let's just say the activities didn't go completely unnoticed. And, they aren't retarded. Well, most of them aren't. Actually, some of them are.
We've got a roll phone then, Captain.
I need to check something real quick. Which one were the small ones? The small ice elemental had how much Gnosis? 4. Okay. And the small salt one had 2. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Okay, then this one's gonna come out. You see well, Eunuch in particular, see, well, a salty humanoid shape manifesting, slowly approaching the mine as the lure seems to draw it. And long story short, well, the mine explodes. Roll me some damage.
Soak 7 damage.
No, roll me damage for the mine.
I did.
Oh.
It's 7.
Oh, sorry. That didn't pop up for me.
Yeah.
Alright, that's really nice. And we have... Oh, fuck. But yeah, we can just use that other one. Just have more left over. I think that will do. After the metal to the rescue. That also wouldn't have anything left over. Oh my. Well. Okay, that's 5 damage on the fucking board. Not on the board, but already done. Why is this not working? Ah, there we go. Hey, Bacon. Could it be that that this suit is kinda messing things up? You have to use it more, right?
What do you mean?
The extension.
Yeah, the extension.
It's not doing anything wrong with me, and I'm using it.
Weird. Like, I'm having some trouble with it.
Oh.
Like right now, I think.
Try to update it. I was using. I didn't see any problem, but
Like everything's slowing down for me.
Yeah, computer's kind of shit. Maybe it's making it too heavy for you.
Maybe. Let's hope not. I kind of like this extension. But yeah, wow, the damage this time is like devastating as well. Roughly the same as like the other one. I still have massive damage. So, what are the next options? Like who wants to go first? In terms of shooting?
Not me. My ammo's expensive, lads.
Shoot. My ammo is just regular old ammos.
Well, kinda. Like there's still like some work done, so you can actually, hit other worthy targets as well. But that's not as difficult as outright magic ammo.
16, right? So 18 damage.
Mm-hmm.
See if I finally do some fucking damage with this thing.
Oh, fucking nice. Let's see. Alright, I think it's there. No, it's not quite that. It's just 2 hit points left over. You fucking just shoot like big parts of it off. And it starts to struggle. Okay, who else you guys want to shoot? Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Alright.
Bye.
Yeah, let me see how much of it it would actually soak. Just for dramatic purposes. Nothing!
It just gives up.
you start firing and well the bullets just like just like it's also some like animes where people just get shot into nothing. This is like kind of the same situation where the bullets make the thing just disappear. And yes, I guess that's the next one down. God bless. And yeah, you have 4 down, 2 more to go. I guess I guess that made fucking strong case when they re-manifest to not go back.
Hey guys, should we go back to the place we went for before? No, we get our shit kicked in.
For the first time ever, these puny humans did something to us.
Uh, okay.
All right.
Um,
Well, what's your next move? Try out another mine.
um, I kind of want to keep the mines because I only got 3 left. So
Yep.
maybe we should actually try to like lure them in just by normal means, or even try to capture one.
Sure. Trying to capture one is probably not uh, that hard at this point, considering how much you thin their ranks. But you probably want to still have it isolated. And yeah, actually, someone like who would be watching the like the what I call it, like the spirit activity aside from like Rami with her camera.
Hopefully the EDE guys.
Okay, in that case, well, I guess the EDE guys are gonna do it. Let's see. It's far. That's
You know, it'd
that's
be
not that
rude to
much.
have him show up and not do anything at all.
Well, it's just that you know, I don't want to take away the possibility of you guys actually you know, doing stuff.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Let's
I mean,
see.
at this point, though, we after we've done this, we might as well just be like, hey, we got some other EDs to take care of. Do you mind tagging along? They probably wouldn't mind at this point because they haven't really needed to do anything at all. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, just have that one active, and yeah. All right, yeah. I mean, Rami probably has like a big, you know, this is like the like sounds like, you know, nothing special. Like she mentions nothing like, you know, no movements towards toward, you know, the battle, but nothing else. The ED special, like, you know, one of the ED specialists was like manning, like looking at the console essentially. It's like, yo, I think they noticed their movement patterns have changed. I don't think they will be coming out. So what I was saying is we have to go after them if we want them. So what's your plan? Like only, okay, what else will tell you that there are only like small ones left? So
Maybe at this point, just go in there and take care of the rest.
you definitely could. You definitely could.
Make it sound like we shouldn't, though.
I mean, not gonna stop you.
Oof.
Actually, just Roman and I like to see like which side they're on at this point. Ah, Well,
Does that mean roll again?
no. It just means they're gonna be on the other side.
Isn't it completely in the middle? So, you know.
No, it's not complete in the middle. There is the complete middle in on a D6.
I meant
I
maybe-
mean in D10. I mean, whatever. Like there's not the complete middle. That's like the lower end of the spectrum, rather than the higher end. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna be on the other side. So you would have to drive on the other side, which means they technically can be more difficult to deal with. But they're only like small ones, so they're not as dangerous. By the way, there's like a shadowing which you can use, so no need to like do complicated magic to like pass over.
Of course.
However, there you definitely could. I think like the EDE specialists can pass over. I think by themselves. Domino can pass over, and I think Neg might be able to as well. Although he might fall.
Nope.
Oh, okay. You're not.
No, I can't go into the Umbra.
Okay, you only have like one dimension science. Yeah, that's definitely not enough to do that.
Wait, I thought you needed 3 to even cross over.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Alright.
Also, I don't have like all the stats memorized.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay. So, I guess at this point they probably would be itching for action, and yeah, the ED specialists like propose that they pass over themselves to the other side, and well, you guys go through the shallowing and make a lot of noise, and they essentially do like a pincer move on them.
Sounds like a good plan to me, although I'd like to join him if possible.
Sure, you can.
It's not that hard to pass back over in action, right?
Yeah, I just don't remember like the successes required. I think it was like one or so.
Yep.
Yeah, I just need to like yeah, this wouldn't be that hard. So I think like the gauntlet strength would be actually I could consult the chart. Oh god, it's not in the common things, is it? Of course it isn't. Gauntlet strength is not here. Okay. Gauntlet. Okay, just use the index. Okay, stepping side. Probably better. All right. Technically. This is gonna blah.
I don't like your laughter. Please stop. Gentlemen, nice things never happen when you laugh.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, this would probably, would be equivalent to that. So we were just at a 6, I think. Alright, the first one's over. The second one too. What's the avatar rating? Not just 2.
But these guys are weak, aren't they?
Oh yeah. they're kind of weak, but also like kind of beefy in terms of like the spheres. Since I want to make them have them like a wide spectrum of a bit of powers rather than being specialized into fighting spirits or fighting like ghosts, since they require like vastly different spheres.
Fair enough. Don't really think you should ever have energy above 4, really, unless you've got crazy plans.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry, I got caught on something.
Don't kill yourself.
Oof.
It was my rolling pin. Bad rolling pin.
But yeah, well, I guess the road to soak, I guess, for them. Alright, first one is through, okay. Second is okay. Oh my fucking god.
Ouch.
Shit, what the hell?
Are
How
you
did that all
killing
fall? No, I just had some stuff fall.
Sounds like
Sorry.
ghosts.
EDE specialist out there.
Give me a moment. So,
Alright.
I'm gonna have to mute for a moment.
Okay, well, the rest of you guys, I guess pass over. I don't think there's necessarily a need to roll for initiative,
Right.
as they might just, they would technically get the would get a drop on it if you guys roll well enough. So, I guess
Wait, wouldn't
each
I
of
need to?
yeah.
Don't I also need to pass over if I'm going to be joining?
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
specialist?
you do. But you won't be having to roll for damage since you have that merit.
Alright.
The other one's dead though.
Oof. Is it just your is it your avatar at 6 in damage, or is it a soak?
Damage they would potentially take. So take it as you will.
Wait, you could out there for like a while.
Okay. Essentially it's just a avatar plus a paradox. For like and then they get like activated.
Oh damn, that's bad.
It really is.
Yo, that's good to know. That's good information to know, Rodolfo.
Yes, you can drag people over once you have enough and trap them. By the way, I think you could probably do it in a way. Like yeah, you can probably do it in a way that they intentionally like go the wrong way and get stuck.
Oh, yeah, like, and the thing is, as long as I don't want people to come with me, like, if I don't want to pass on the, not taking any damage thing, it automatically deals damage to them too if they come over with me. So there's also that.
Oof. All right. Just roll me like some dex stealth. As you try to be quietish. Oh boy, good thing it's contested. So you might still be in luck. Probably not though.
Doesn't matter. I can just eat.
Yeah. All right. They're not manifested, so we just roll the Gnosis. Okay, would be the Gnosis anyways. Oh my, that one definitely noticed, and noticed two of you. And then we have the earthy one. Can't be that bad. It's only 2 dice. Oh.
See, Scribbles as well.
Well, he notices you at least. But yeah,
That's fine.
you got two angry elementals homing in on you. I guess it's time to roll for initiative. I guess I'm gonna be like if you would have to be the first ones to cross over, so the other ones would only barge in like next turn, like the rest of the party. All right.
There we-
What?
Oh, yeah, I could just... Sorry, I'm trying to get the macro to work. 8.
Oh, so you probably like you didn't cross over, like you don't
Oh.
need to like you only
Oh, it's only for the people pressing. Okay.
yeah, like only the ones that have already crossed over, you would only be coming in like next turn because, well, they would be having to cross over to set up like an ambush first. And you know,
Okay.
that kind of failed right now, but they probably are fine, probably. Actually, what was it, 3 or yeah, it's 5 for that one. Okay, that's 14. And the other one, the small child, it's like 3. Alright. There we go. Well, you have them homing in on you. We should probably go for proper initiative. Not ascending, but descending. But yeah, okay. The small ice elemental will just you know, start forming like icicles in the air and seems ready to shoot them at you. Or that one EDE specialist is just gonna take a shot at the yeah, I think at the ice elemental. The earth elemental as well is also gonna shoot at you, Domino, which would probably be unpleasant.
Why is he so rude?
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Probably gonna shoot the big dude who's clearly wanting to attack me. He needs to die.
I mean, they're both gonna attack you.
Why is he so rude? But yeah, I'll attack I'll attack the big guy.
Okay, the more dangerous one. That's a wise choice. So that's the earth elemental. The EDE is also gonna shoot the earth elemental. So let's go, I guess.
I will shoot for his head. I don't know if I need to specify that now or later.
Well, it's. I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Actually, it's not manifested, so that wouldn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
Alright, never mind then.
Yeah. First, we're gonna see. Oh wow. Well, I guess I don't need to bother. You know, you try to see him shoot, and a familiar scene unfolds before your eyes. The laser weapon doesn't shoot.
Fuck off.
At some point, I should give you PTSD if you keep fighting it. But yeah, let's see. Well, I guess it's your turn now to shoot. All right. That's wow, not bad. A roll to hit, I suppose.
You know, I'm spending a fucking willpower because I don't trust my luck. It's been too good.
Okay.
It's not consistent. Alright. So I've got 7. Yeah, 7. 4 successes. Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Yeah, that's well, fucking Earth Elemental, the small Earth Elemental. Where the fuck is it? Oh shit! I closed the sheet again. Yeah, that's like 5.
That's lucky. How much damage should I deal though?
Well, you did 9 in total. No, that's the ice one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's like 20 in total. Come on. Sorry, the sheets are really fucking slow at the moment. Okay, probably should also note down the other one real quick before we go in further. I have like 12. Okay. Well, guess it's time for the small earth elemental that you just shot good pieces of, disintegrated part of it. Let's see. That's 5, 6. Wait, that's a hit for sure. I don't know why it's already aggravated. There's 3 aggravated damage on the board.
I have armor.
Yep, applies.
It's only 4 though, I think, right? Carapace armor.
Yep. No, it's actually 5. No, it's 5. It's like one dex penalty and 5 down, 5 armor. Alright, take 1 damage.
That's fine.
Okay, the next EDE specialist. He is gonna.
If they fucking miss. If they end up not doing anything, do we get like a rebate or something?
No.
Gay.
Once again, you hear just a faint fizzling and soft cursing through the intercom.
Bro, are you kidding me? Yo, how bad are these fucking guys?
They're only as good as you are.
No, I'm better. I'm far better.
Sure.
I got 6 at 6 here. They got 4 at 6.
That's your weapon that's better. Not you.
I've got more dice to fucking shoot with, probably.
Okay. Good
That's
news.
bad.
Good news though. As the other, like the ice elemental, like the icicles just hit like a rock next to you.
Ah, good.
All right. I guess next turn. Well, the ice elemental is gonna once again shoot at you. The ED one is probably taking like a, yeah, it's gonna take a proper cover since it just crossed over. Yeah, it's gonna take cover and take another shot. They're going to it's gonna concentrate fire on the earth elemental. And well, the earth elemental is gonna shoot you again. What are you gonna do, Tristan?
Why is he such a bully? I'd like to get a cover as well. Does that and then shoot? Is that possible, or is that gonna be bad?
Yeah, you can do that. No problem.
Yeah, then I'll do that. I'm just gonna. If nobody's fucking aiming at the eyes, dude, I might as well just hit the eyes, dude.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
they're just not trying to take the one the The other one down. But yeah, the other one is also gonna shoot at the Earth Elemental. Oh wow.
That's good.
Ah, there we go.
So these are fucking hit.
I thought for a second that they wouldn't. They wouldn't roll. Okay, that's a
Hey.
hit. So we're looking at 5 damage.
Damn, these guys can't shoot for shit, huh?
Which is the armor. Okay, we have that one. So we're looking still at 4 damage. Okay, you can
Did the
shoot.
spirit heal?
No,
Alright.
I'm pretty sure I ticked down health, not up.
Well, I
Yeah.
suppose.
You look, you press the trigger, nothing happens. You look down, you just see like a quick warning light.
Alright, I know what I'm doing next turn. Going back to give us out of the fucking goal. No, fuck this shit. If these guys are that incapable, it's their own fault.
All right. Also, I think since you're using the extension, oh yeah. Well, you see, like the light that tells you something else as well. Weapons jam.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna go to the other side of Gauntlet in the next turn anyway. I'm
Yeah.
not sticking around.
Okay, sure. Okay, the small earth elemental. What are you gonna do?
Also, shouldn't the other lads arrive at this point?
Oh, that's actually fair. Yeah, they should burst through. Gonna. I completely forgot about that. My apologies. So, just gonna like have them have a fire real quick, and then they're gonna arrive mid turn, even though it's a bit of bad practice. But I'm not gonna redo this.
Bad SD.
I know. Thank you. All right. Soak 1 damage.
Well,
Well, you take another damage. But yeah, the rest of you, well, since we didn't roll properly, I guess you all get to just get to shoot as a sort of like surprise round, pseudo surprise round. So it's no way in fucking hell I'm gonna do that. So anyone who wants to shoot, feel free to. There's like 2
I always want to shoot.
Yeah. So you have like like a scene unfolds before you. You see like the E specialist and Tristan being already engaged in combat, which wasn't quite the plan. But I guess now you're being the ones that still do the pincer move, except you're the ambush party, so it's the other way around.
Well, I shoot one of the elementals.
Yeah, sure. Which one?
Um, I will shoot the rock one.
Sure. All right, just roll.
Yes. With 20 dice. Don't do any damage. I will hit my head on the table. Really?
Nice. All right. Well, that's a lot of damage. Okay, that's 5 down to 5. Okay, anyone else want to shoot? Huh, guess not.
is everybody here though?
I still gotta cross over.
You can take
Not into crossover.
you can take the shadowing. So like you can arrive together with the rover. Like you essentially the idea was they sneak over and set up like and like do like a pincer move essentially, like into like like an ambush. Be ready, and when you cross over, you start like a pincer move on them essentially. But it kind of fell flat since they got discovered.
Yeah.
And actually shoot now, though. There's no need to cross over with dimensional science.
Yeah. Like if you want to shoot, then you can just feel free to. Like essentially treat it as like if you guys arriving, it's like treat it as like a surprise round essentially, for you,
Yeah.
in the ongoing combat.
So it's okay if I just roll now?
Yeah.
And we're just gonna be in the rover, right?
You can be in your ship if you want to.
Okay, good.
All right. Already starting to look good. All right, not bad. Let's see.
Not so good.
Oh, could be worse. All right. Almost. Or fucking most. Well, the last one is like down to a sliver of itself. Anyone else want to shoot? I think like the rover main like the rover's weapon is still like already taken up, but I guess Android could still technically shoot, and well, would he be? Yeah, he probably would. He would be hanging on, but he would take like a massive difficulty penalty for this. Yeah, I guess I would have the NPC shoot as well. Yeah, also laser rifle. Alright. That's 7 damage.
I
Yeah.
forgot he had a laser rifle.
Yeah, he does. But also it's like a known weapon as well. It's just, lasers are cool. And so he used that right now.
Fair enough.
Alright, and he has... How many dice for this to hit? Oh my. Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Isn't enough though.
Difficulty 9. Should he spend a willpower or not on this?
Yes.
He probably should, because if this hits someone, then that's probably gonna end badly. So he's gonna spend a willpower.
Cool.
And he, good thing he did.
Good.
Well, we have 7 damage, let's see. I mean, I can't actually soak it anyways. Yeah, so that's not enough. And well, we have another spirit banished. Banished to the void. And it just disappears and fucking fire. The fire of the laser weapon. Yeah, only is one. Anyone else want to do something? I mean, if you're Android, who can still shoot. But I think Ems hasn't done anything. Like, you're also a bit limited on what you can do. Since,
Yeah, that was the thing. There's really no point in anything if you're really limited.
Yeah, okay. I mean, technically, if you really want to, like, once you get back, you could probably try to install, like, another hardpoint into the rover. Like, during the next downtime or something like that. But
Yeah, in the next downtime.
yeah, but I guess like Android, since she can like hang on better, she's like a robot and not really impaired by that. So I guess I will just have her shoot with her gun. Ah, okay. Just misses then. You know, like the like it tries to like aim and yeah, the shots it fires just end up flying into the void. As you know, the rover is moving and she's shooting from the back. Really unfortunate, I guess. And I think that's everyone. So we're gonna go very soon to the other one. So we have the E specialist who's gonna spend a willpower to change targets. Yeah, he would need a turn to like pull the other one out, so he's just gonna shoot. Actually, what was the dice per again? 5, I think. Yeah. No, it was 4 because I need to do the damage first. Pfft. Still 3 damage.
Be enough, maybe.
Well, maybe for a hit. Okay, it's like 1 damage. Okay, that concludes that turn. I guess, fuck. I think we need to roll initiative. Fuck.
Do you mean everyone or just people who just now showed up?
Everyone who wants to participate in combat needs to roll it.
So we need to re-roll then.
No, you don't need to reroll.
Plus. Jesus fuck.
Wait, where does plus 8 come from?
What? It's
Plus
my
three,
dex
plus
and my
five.
yeah, but I don't know how I got 26.
Because
So-
Put a modifier in?
yeah, you put a modifier in, like the macro already takes the thing from your token.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then it's just 18.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna modify it in the combat thing.
Yeah. We'll see if anyone beats an 18 too. Right.
I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. Like the rest of the parties were anemic. We assume like height is not gonna do anything, since you know, he has like no way to shoot unless he wants to lean out, which probably isn't the best thing for him. But his retainer can. Like if you want to, the Rams you can just roll for Android, so you don't get too bored. I think you have access to the sheet, right? Amps? Okay, he's not here. Then I guess we'll roll for him. Anyways, let's do this. Okay. The small ice elemental. Well, I think. What did they fight off? Let's just roll willpower to see if it's willing. Otherwise, it will try to flee at the end of the turn. Actually, no, I should probably roll his Gnosis.
Oops.
Ooh.
Alright. Okay, it's willing to stay and fight. It's willing to stay and fight, and not just slip away. Okay. Android will just shoot it. Marcel would shoot it. What are you gonna do? Probably shoot it, right? Bacon?
Yes.
The EDE specialist will also try to shoot it.
Aren't we trying to capture it?
Well, that was the plan, but nobody got time to set it up. And,
Oh.
the ambush that kind of failed. So, and the ED specialists are the only ones that can really do it, since they have like a special wonder for that. Unless you want to,
Okay.
and the chances are that either someone's get it really hurt if they try to do it now, or yeah, there's enough spirits around. And like worst case, you could just attract one, and after setting up a proper ambush. Okay, Wislav, the ED specialist is gonna shoot. Yeah, Tristan, what are you gonna do?
I'm going back to the normal side of Gauntlet. My weapon's jammed. I'm not gonna waste my time in combat.
Sure. Well, in that case, next the EDE specialist is gonna shoot the elemental as well. John.
Wait, Dom, I had a question for you actually.
Yeah.
Earlier, when the elemental shot at me, I was in cover, but they still were shooting at difficulty 6.
Oh, then it's my bad. That's my bad then.
It's probably not really going to matter, but I just now realized that.
Yeah, no, that must be fucking up. Feel free to tell me afterwards. Like we already moved on from that scene, so I don't really want to go back. And
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
yeah. Okay. Well, John, what are you gonna do? Shoot him as well?
Can I try to wound it enough so one of the ED? No, they're probably just gonna shoot it. Let's shoot it.
All right. Oh, that's fair point, Bacon. Well, start rolling for it, I guess. John, that's
Okay.
you starting. All right. So at least a
I
hit.
try to dodge.
No,
Okay.
it's got a fire. Like that's its his plan. Uh-huh.
Bye bye, little guy.
I mean, it has like enough health. If it doesn't, yeah, even if it doesn't soak, it still survives. Also, you know what? I forgot to take down the energy for the shots. Oh well.
That can happen.
You're too powerful. That's like 7 damage. Yeah, it should be 7. All right. Well, we have a very wounded spirit now. Once again, like the ice essentially breaks off of it, and you're pretty sure that some of it actually melted from like the energy the bullets put into it. All right, now for the EDE specialist. All right, that's 5 damage. Now if it just can't hit. Yeah, just still 5, yeah. Oh my. Well, that's still a hit. That's still 5 damage. Alright. Yeah, no. Well, it does get disintegrated once again as the laser hits it, and nothing is left. Congratulations, by your count, all EDEs are down. And well, the ED specialists just come up at you and say over the intercom, Well, that was a lot more, a lot easier than expected. I think you guys could have dealt with most of that on your own.
Just gonna chuckle at that one.
Are we paying those guys?
It's just favor trading, really.
Okay.
Surprised they're not offering us job employments yet. Job
Yeah.
offers.
Clearly they should.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, it's true, don't you?
Maybe once I get their reports in. But yeah, well, you dealt with the problem. So, you have a clean but still wonky side on your hands. What are your plans for it?
I have a question for you, Domo.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to, in the long term, get some spiders over here and have them build up the golem rating so EDEs can't show up as easily?
Well, conveniently enough, someone made a bit of friends with a certain with a certain spider. Maybe that would be a way to go about it.
I see. Huh. That's funny. Funny how things go, isn't it?
Well, presumably you want to go about it just right now. So, well, you have cosmology, right?
I do. I don't have phenomenal amounts of it, but I do have a lot of prior like reading up on, and studying of spiders though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you wouldn't need to summon it, I suppose. You could just contact it. Initial
As
contact.
a context.
Actually, initial contact. Blah 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 blah. Great event relationship they expect to share. The new first spirit will probably be who's eager to test their amateur skill and experience share. Blah, 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 blah. Degree of respect. Protocols. I mean, you don't have like much in like the proper lore stuff, but you have technology and also some cosmology and some prep time, so that accounts for something.
Yes. I also can literally have an abundance of tasks to feed it.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably would want to. Yeah, if you like give it tasks, you could get significant would count as like a significant depending on like how much tasks you actually go. Like what do you go for?
My question is, how much tasks is there in this place that's handleable, and I can give it to the spider?
Yes.
That's not an answer to my question. How many? Yes.
I mean, let me look up the number, but you will understand. Why is it?
45.
Yes. The answer is yes. And you know what?
Well,
What I count as like a significant sacrifice, I would probably count as like 5, to be honest. At least for this
I was
kind
gonna
of.
say 10.
Well, if you want to go for 10, then sure.
If it doesn't make a mechanical difference, I'll give it 5 and then use it to befriend it.
Okay. Well, spirit difficulty would be an extended favor, so it would be -3 for the spirit as well. You're not yet experienced, so that wouldn't count, but you're not exactly inexperienced. Yeah, you probably would want. Yeah, we put count as like would as prepared as you know you have like as a proper contact essentially. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Group of party.
Sorry, I'm back. Is DD dead?
Yes.
Yep, the EDEs are dead. They got destroyed, and now Domino's trying to set up something to get like a spider contact to get like some spiders moving in to secure the site.
But that ED was too small to make a proper monster grow.
Pardon?
Did I get disconnected again? Oh.
Don't think so. Well, okay. First off, I think you need to roll me some arete to like reach out to it. Yeah, just yeah, probably just roll it at a 3. I think that's enough to like get one. If I recall correctly, yeah, that's enough. I mean, it's a 6. Sorry, but it's a spirit.
Okay, I rolled it at a 6 already.
Yeah. That's a
The
5.
first roll was at a 6.
You managed to get one, and now it's time for bargaining, I suppose. You got offering like a deck out of tasks as well. Okay, but no for the cursed part.
Oh no. Charisma, cosmology.
Oh no, it's a contest of wills.
Oh no.
Like you essentially roll your willpower trait at the at like the opponent's the difficulty at the opponent's permanent willpower, modified by the modifiers in the book. So it's like an extended one, like extended favor. It would be like rolling at a -3 for you, and you get a -2 due to offering like a lot of shit to it.
So I got a -5.
You have different modifiers, like it rolls like -3, like your permanent willpower -3, the terms difficulty, and you roll its permanent willpower -2. So
Alright.
you roll at a 6, and how much willpower do you have?
7.
Okay,
This is extremely cursed.
indeed it is. So how much do you have for like yeah 7? So it goes on to 4.
Oh no.
Well,
Do we keep rolling?
well, under some watches, each party must give so it's a with blah 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 they will share with difficulty each. If for example who's willpower is 6, then blah blah blah. Okay. You can, I think you can keep rolling until yeah. You can keep rolling until you reach the like the permanent willpower score of like your opponent.
Alright, so neither of us have reached that yet. But
Yeah.
probably will in the next roll. Well, it will.
It might not.
Dude, this is so cursed. Why is this a thing? Like, what does this actually do?
Huh?
Like, what is this like willpower against willpower thing actually for?
That's for it to actually like move people in. Like it's like a long-term thing for it. It's gonna take up a lot of its time, and it will also require it to call upon others of its kind. So
Ah,
so like there's like a sense like a lot of investment from it. That's why
all right. So do I just roll it again then?
Yep, roll again.
Is there? Can I spend anything on this to make it
Yeah,
easier?
you can spend willpower on it.
Spend one. Fuck. Well, I'm at 10.
All right. You're at 10, and it's on. Yeah, I think it still beats you though.
No, I'm at 10. It's at 9.
Wait.
I rolled 6. And
Oh,
then I
wait,
rolled
no,
3.
no, no.
Last time I
Okay,
checked,
so,
it was 9.
sorry. Okay. No, you actually. Yeah, no. Okay, you. I think you win. Then. Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
That
A pact.
willpower.
A pact. Yeah, no. You're over it. Like you done your part. Like barely after like intense negotiations, which probably sounded pretty strange to everyone but you two. You managed to find some common grounds, and yeah, you offer it like the task, and it agrees to take it in exchange for moving some spiders in and protecting the site. Congratulations, you managed to get some security force going on, I guess. They will be staying.
Beautiful.
They will be staying in subspace, but it means Laser Detective Spirits will be coming over from that side. Like you have the mundane side to play around with. Consider the site secured.
It's beautiful, guys. You got our own little army currently.
Yep.
You know, I'm kind of like wanting to like once this a big spider is on, to just give it like 3 tasks as well. Just be like, hey, you did your job really well. Here you go. But that's for the future.
Okay, I think it's now time to a good point to wrap up. Sorry if not everyone got like that much to do, but combat is like kind of time intensive.
Just think the fucking EDs get fucked was very satisfying.
Just gotta say, don't try and Jew players who didn't participate much today, like a Kelvin does, you know?
I wasn't intending to.
Good.
What do you mean you don't have any lessons? You should get less XP for that. Wait, I didn't have anything. I didn't have you do anything. Oh, that sounds like a you problem to me, bitch.
I mean, also like oh yeah, you didn't do any roleplay. Wait, you never got to me. Well, that just sounds like you problem.
He hasn't pulled that on since New York too, luckily.
I mean, I'm sure you did to someone.
I think he
Yeah, that was
probably...
for learning.
That was for learning that one time.
Okay.
I did that all the time to Pen in Dark Ages, so you remember.
Neg Zero, just gonna let you know, don't ever like playing Calvin's games. They actually fucking suck. Just letting you know that.
Who's Calvin?
Better off not
It's
knowing.
a YouTuber and or acquaintance. They all have the mispleasure of knowing him somehow and being on his server.
Oh.
He runs tabletops. At least used to at least some more in the past. Now it's picking up again, and yeah, there was some questionable things Like, no, not just, wonky rules or stuff like that, more like fucking people over massively. And
If you see him, just a guy called Kelvin in any World of Darkness server, just block him.
I don't think I've ever seen him. But then again, I just stick with Skip now. Everyone else is so cursed.
it's
Fucking Connor.
who's Connor?
Oh. Oh. Oh, you sweet summer child.
Oh, no, I do
Beginning
want
to
to hear
another
this
problem.
tale.
Connor is filled with autism of the highest order.
I'm actually talking about the same person then.
Maybe. Is he
Well,
like, does he think vampires are superheroes?
well,
I think
Okay, yeah, that's another level, I think.
I mean, the way he rules humanity kind of insinuates that,
Oof. I mean, pretty sure Calvin never called himself Connor. I think his real name is like Kevin or something.
I believe so too.
Oh. I had Soma in a game once. Actually, twice. So, yeah.
as long as you don't play in his demon games, it's fine. Trust me. For some reason, a guy who is demon. Don't ask me why.
Oof. Demon is the worst game element of it all, and people that run it usually, or at least like it, usually have some sort of problem with storytelling, but that's just my opinion. Like,
I just,
power-wise and
just for, I,
theme-wise.
I just think the players who play in demon, whoever like demon, have a real mental problem.
Anyways, anyways, we should stop just doing this on stream.
Oh, it was on stream.
It's not like someone
Oh.
watches. It's
Yeah.
not like someone watches the stream.
I mean, you never
Hi,
know.
Mom!
How long did the VOD stay?
Hey man.
Hello, one viewer in 1 year. I hope you aren't Kelvin.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, but my apple just slipped out of my hand.
I hope you mean an actual apple, not a computer, because if you
No, I mean an apple.
think otherwise, I'd have to tell you that you're gay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start with like in character and out character thoughts. Ems.
I'm so sorry. I'm being clumsy today.
In character, he's thinking, "Thank God we are on progress. We're on progression to get the main on track and get the gold." Out of character, it's gonna it. I don't. Out of character, it's gonna be fun learning through the grimoire. The Principe.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I think like the minimum time you have to like the study time is like 4 weeks. So do plan that in. It's not gonna take like major actions, but something. It just takes time to do it.
I'm just gonna say, you're hoping for me to botch on that road, aren't you? So we can have some real fun with Prime.
Okay, just imagine like this: you use your prime for some, for example, like for your robots, and then, well, suddenly there are energies you didn't expect, and well, you have overcharged robots.
Oh boy, explosive robots. Oh well, actually, it does make the suicide bot idea actually more practical. Actually,
Yes.
that's probably it for my lesson.
All right, that's fine. Okay, I think the next one is bacon.
In character, finally, take that big rocks. That is for throwing rocks at smaller rocks at me. Suka. and out of character. Good thing that you came up with another different way to do what's the name downtimes because this weekend not next one I would probably be so distracted that downtimes would be super annoying to do.
All right. Next one, Domino.
In character, I'm currently really happy that we managed to take over this base and generally feel accomplished, like we actually did something rather big. And kind of just excited the battle went as well as it did. And I got to actually use the fucking laser rifle really well, which, I'm gonna, write a report about, and, maybe I can still find some things I need to incorporate in my new design. But yeah, out of character, I am also really optimistic to hearing about to actually do the downtime system. And I like that it requires you to do something during the week. So you don't just, have a session once a week and don't really need to touch too much of it. I kind of liked homework, so that's kind of what I like about it. I also really liked how the fucking mines worked so fucking well. Like that was really good. That was really good. Overall, really fun session.
All right. Very good. Nick, in character and out of character thoughts.
In character, we've secured the gold mine and have attained the means to kill EEDs
And pay off your
Uh,
debt.
and pay off my debt at a
Yeah.
lower cost than what I negotiated too.
Yeah. Like, you're probably gonna need to contact her. Oh, yeah, I also have something else. Do you want it? If you like,
Yeah, just contact.
like,
Yeah, we could probably also get our help to start mining the gold too. That's the thing.
yeah. I mean, depends. Like, she's kind of busy, so she doesn't have like, it's not like she doesn't want to. It's more like
She's busy.
yeah, she's busy.
Yeah. Well, I
But
mean, like, just in getting drones and manufacturing capability. So,
I mean, it
right?
depends. Like, they don't really have that available. Like, it's like for the most part, like it's kind of Em's job to make those kind of things.
Yeah, that's the thing.
True.
I'm gonna see about like the time frames later on, because I don't want to spend forever on that. Like even in game, as it kind of bogs down the game to some extent. So probably gonna be revisiting that. Also, you already have like someone that's gonna help you with the extraction method stuff. At least not for the gold itself, but for the quintessence. So you can expect the place to be somewhat accessible. Like to turn the test, the test that's gonna be generated is probably gonna be in like a lot more usable form later on.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we got that. Out of character. I'm gonna be refining more methods to clear out spirits. That's why I got that footage.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just use that during like a downtime or something to do that. Okay, I think that's everyone. Well, I think that counts as like a good accomplishment. So you get actually, since this is like the first time of you actually clearing out the thing, I think you're gonna gonna go with 5 XP, like 2 extra, due to a major accomplishment. Like especially since you have been struggling so much before with the spirits.
Woot woot.
Oh my gosh! It's just gonna happen every session. Is this a dream, guys?
Well, what is you so excited for, Domino?
Well, I just spent 9 XP on something, rando.
Remember, you have to, what you actually spend it for. Like, we're gonna do justification for XP expenditure, which should probably ask actually. So
You know what? We should also ask for willpower.
yeah, you should. But for first, also, like, what did you buy?
Well, there's a certain merit that you and I talked about.
Oh, that one. Yeah, no. Well, yeah, no. That's completely approved.
I
Ow.
have one question for you. Can I remove the second damage from the activated thing, or do I keep that?
You're gonna keep that, but presumably someone can heal that.
All right, cool.
You know, I don't want to go back on such things. Okay, let's. Does anyone else have like some XP expenditures?
No, I'm going to save for a 5 on narrative.
Fucking madman.
Wait, what?
Okay, keep in
I
mind.
don't know what to spend my XP on. Either be more social or buy up my sphere darts. Hmm.
I'm saving mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna save mine. I want to get mined up, but I can't justify it. I haven't even used it.
Hmm.
Why not mind your mind? Get it? Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
All right.
I cast Mind 1 on the gold mine.
See, you should use Mind 1 to get yourself infinite willpower. I read on the World of Darkness server Discord that you can achieve that power.
No
Yes,
one
I
lets you do it at Mind 1, though.
Yeah, I know, we know. It's just that a certain someone said that. I'm not even sure who was that. Probably Dabadat, to be honest.
It's a meme. It's a meme, and it's not even a good one because no one lets you do it.
What about Redoma? What about Arete 6? And what about we go for the God Herd spheres, you know? Kappa, Unity.
Oof. I mean, Unity, you mean the data sphere?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh you big me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, does anyone think they have they have something to justify willpower?
I believe I do. I
No,
feel like a
I
soldier.
actually don't.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm going to leave because I need to focus on the project. I still didn't manage to make it work, and it's for this week's. Goodbye.
Okay. Have good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
God damn it! What the fuck was that?
It was Mr. It was. What was that? Never mind.
Okay.
You know, Redom, I truly feel like a soldier joined the other, I joined the specialists instead of just sitting back, I was ready for the action.
Let's see. What was your nature again? Soldier.
Soldier.
Technically,
Your nature is to die on the front line.
technically not, but take one anyways. Cause I think you would feel pretty good about this.
Indeed, I can't wait until I can buy the True Love Merit next, Redomer. Then I'm gonna feel really good.
True love. I see. I
Yes.
see. You got
You
a
see,
True love. He starts falling in love with Bendy.
No, something
Oh, I can see him doing it though.
better. No.
Seduce the base, man. Just seduce it.
the true technocratic
You just wait
experience.
until next session.
Though I think you're taking your whole mother fetish a little too far with her.
I see.
Bendy-
Inside her.
Dude!
Ah!
Well,
Bendy's
think
a
of your
dude name. I'm not into that.
Tech-
That's who you focus to do.
Technically it's an
I don't
AI,
swing
so
that way.
technically it's an AI, so it's kind of neutral.
Don't worry, guys. You'll understand next session who I'm gonna have true faith with. True love with. True faith.
You know, if you want to, you could. Maybe you could set the voice modulator to female.
Yeah, that'll probably be better, but no, not for those purposes, Redomer. Disgusting. Disgusting. I'm looking for something wholesome. Okay.
Oh gosh, you're gonna be like a parent. Well, I want a wholesome family.
Yes.
Well, you put them in the basement with low humanity. It's like a vampire. You know, you just lock them up in a cage. That's very humane of you.
Yeah, I
So
know.
just because I kidnap them, separate them from their families, and keep
But
them in the
yeah.
basement doesn't mean I can't be on path of humanity and be on 10 and be on Golconda.
Oh no, that was Victoria thinking of. You know, all that sold the arms to the Arabs was also on the path of Golconda. And also Julia, my mummy.
Okay, okay, seems like, to wrap up the willpower real quick, let's see, like, MC haven't really done directing, but I noted down, like, another I wrote down, like, another willpower point, because I think you would also be feeling pretty good about yourself right now. Same goes for, like, I think Nick as well, since, you know, he tried out your thing.
I didn't even use willpower.
Yeah, I used the full. Okay. In that case, yeah, I did put down one for Vishlev as well, because, well, I think it would make sense for him as well. Actually, yeah, so he still has, like, one that's missing, but it should be fine. And yeah, I think it's time to end the session then. Say goodbye to the bots.
Goodbye, bots.
Goodbye, bots. Keep spamming our channel links.
Okay.
Bye.